SpaceX expands global internet coverage with successful May 1st Starlink launch from Florida. On the evening of May 1st, 2025, SpaceX marked another triumphant chapter in the annals of space exploration and telecommunications with the successful launch of 28 Starlink satellites from Florida's Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. The mission, officially designated Starlink Group 6 to 75, was executed with precision at 9:51 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 1:51 Universal Time coordinated on May 2nd, taking off from Space Launch Complex 40, SLC-40, under clear skies and favorable weather conditions. This launch not only added to the ever-growing Starlink satellite constellation, but also reinforced SpaceX's reputation as a global leader in commercial spaceflight and innovative internet technology. The mission utilized SpaceX's workhorse Falcon 9 rocket, known for its reliability and groundbreaking reusability. The first stage booster used for this mission, identified as B-1080, was flying for the 18th time, underscoring the maturity of SpaceX's efforts to minimize the cost of access to space through booster refurbishment and reuse. Just under 9 minutes after liftoff, the booster completed a flawless landing on the autonomous drone ship. Just read the instructions, positioned in the Atlantic Ocean. The recovery not only marked the booster's 12th Starlink-related mission, but also extended its lifespan well beyond the typical expectations for orbital-class rocket stages. An impressive engineering feat that continues to set SpaceX apart in the launch industry. The 28 satellites deployed during this mission were carefully inserted into low Earth orbit, LEO, approximately 550 kilometers above Earth's surface. These new additions bring the total number of operational Starlink satellites to over 7,300, forming one of the largest and most advanced broadband networks in human history. The goal of this network is ambitious yet increasingly attainable: to provide fast, reliable internet service to every corner of the planet, including remote areas with little to no terrestrial infrastructure. The May 1st launch contributes directly to expanding the coverage and bandwidth capabilities of the Starlink system, especially in underserved regions such as parts of rural Africa, Southeast Asia, the Arctic, and remote Pacific Islands. Starlink has already made significant strides in delivering high-speed internet to homes, businesses, and even vehicles, including maritime vessels and aircraft, via its low-latency satellite links. Users equipped with a small, portable Starlink dish and terminal can access the internet virtually anywhere on Earth. This technological leap has revolutionized communication for emergency responders, remote researchers, and military units operating in challenging environments. The ongoing deployment of satellites like those launched on May 1st ensures continued improvements in performance, network stability, and global reach. The timing of this mission also aligns with SpaceX's aggressive launch cadence. The company has made it a priority in 2025 to maintain a near-weekly schedule of Falcon 9 launches, many of which are devoted to expanding the Starlink constellation. The next scheduled mission, Starlink Group 6 to 84, is set to launch no earlier than May 4th, reflecting SpaceX's ability to prepare and execute complex missions with remarkable frequency. This rapid tempo has only been made possible through the company's vertical integration model, which allows SpaceX to control nearly every aspect of launch vehicle production, satellite manufacturing, and launch operations. Behind the scenes, the development and launch of Starlink satellites involve cutting-edge manufacturing techniques. Each satellite weighs approximately 260 kilograms and is equipped with high-throughput phased array antennas and advanced ion thrusters powered by krypton for orbital adjustments. Over time, older generation satellites are deorbited and replaced with more capable models, ensuring that the network remains at the forefront of space-based communication technology. The 28 satellites launched on May 1st are part of the latest generation of Starlink hardware, optimized for better thermal control, faster throughput, and greater resilience against space weather conditions. SpaceX's broader strategy includes deploying a second-generation Starlink network, known as Starlink Gen 2, which will consist of thousands of satellites operating in both lower and higher orbital shells. This configuration will dramatically improve coverage, particularly in densely populated urban areas and high-latitude regions. With regulatory approval already secured from the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, SpaceX is positioning itself to become the backbone of global digital connectivity for the 21st century. Furthermore, the implications of the Starlink network extend beyond civilian internet access. Governments, humanitarian organizations, and even space agencies are increasingly relying on SpaceX's infrastructure for secure communications, disaster relief operations, and scientific research. During conflicts and natural disasters, such as the war in Ukraine and various earthquakes in Turkey and Syria, Starlink terminals have been deployed to restore vital internet services when traditional networks failed. The May 1st launch also continues to validate the strategic significance of Cape Canaveral as a premier launch site. With its proximity to the equator and extensive infrastructure built over decades of spaceflight, the Cape offers an ideal location for orbital missions. SpaceX has invested heavily in modernizing its launch facilities, incorporating advanced telemetry, autonomous flight safety systems, and streamlined vehicle processing operations that minimize turnaround time between launches. As the 28 new satellites begin their orbital maneuvers and integration into the broader Starlink mesh network, their deployment signals more than just another successful launch. It reflects the evolving nature of global communication. In an age where digital access is increasingly tied to economic opportunity, education, and political engagement, SpaceX's mission carries profound implications. By reducing the digital divide and empowering communities across continents, the company is not just launching satellites, it's launching possibilities. For those who missed the mission live, SpaceX provided a full webcast of the launch event, available for replay on its official YouTube channel. The video captures the awe-inspiring moment of liftoff, the pinpoint landing of the booster, and insights into the payload deployment process, offering the public a front-row seat to one of humanity's most advanced and ambitious technological endeavors. In the final analysis, the May 1st Starlink launch from Florida represents another building block in Elon Musk's long-term vision of a connected world, powered from the stars. As SpaceX continues to send more satellites into orbit and refine its systems, the dream of universal internet access becomes less a matter of speculation and more a matter of time.